Welcome to another episode of Monday Marketplace at Country Needleworks in Jenison, Michigan. I'm Pam.
And I'm Sue.
And today we have a yarn feature of our Universal Major. And so we have some projects that we have done in this yarn. So why don't you start on your side of the table?
Well, let's talk about the yarn for 1 second.
Go for it.
Okay, these are majorly big skeins of yarn. Major is a bulky weight, and there are 328 yards on each one of these skeins, 100% acrylic. And what's great about that is it's super soft, washable, and dryable. So very a wonderful gift to give a new mother or a new father, a new family, because we could just not even worry about how we're going to care for that. We throw it in the washer, we throw it in the dryer, it comes out looking great.
Exactly.
So we love that.
Plus, what we love is that according to your patterns and the blankets and throws made of it, there's such a large color variation within the skein. And so as we were putting these out, we often look at the labels to make sure we don't have
All the
duplicates
colors,
of
yes,
the same,
exactly.
and all the colors. These two are actually the same color.
Who would have thought it, Pam? Who would have thought it?
So if you look on the shelf and you see a color that you think, oh, well, I'm not real sure if I like, this one is exactly the same. It's just hidden deep inside, which is why all of these things have stripes in them or great color variations.
They sure do. Yep. This particular pattern is called Woven Sky Throw, and it uses a special technique of picking up the stitches that is called entrelac. And so this one we had made out of 4 skeins of the same color. You could use 2 skeins and 2 skeins to get a little more variation, but it's absolutely beautiful, a really lovely knitted throw. Down here we have another throw that's called the Reversible Cable Blanket. Perfect baby size. Love that it is truly reversible. And that one uses, let me look and see, there's 2 different sizes, but you could use either 3 skeins or 6 skeins depending on how large you make it.
So you can make it as a throw for somebody, a toddler, or
A lap blanket.
a lap blanket.
Yeah.
Or you could make it a little bit smaller and it would be a darling baby little blanket.
Yeah,
baby throw.
Very much. It's a beautiful and a fun knitted pattern for that one. Yeah.
And then on this side, we have a crocheted baby blanket. It was featured just a couple weeks ago in our newsletter as a pic of Kathy, who said, oh, this is a really cute pattern. So I took it and decided to make it as a store model for our crochet loving friends. This also takes not quite 2 full skeins, but you could add another repeat of the pattern. This one is called Hugs and Kisses Blanket. The holes represent the O's, and if you look real carefully, there is a crossed stitch in there that is for the X's.
Isn't that darling?
It's a real easy pattern to adapt for a bigger size.
Okay.
Or if you wanted to use it for like a prayer shawl, you could add another skein and you could make it longer. The pattern calls for a size J crochet hook, but in order to get gauge, I had to go down a couple, which makes it a little thicker. All of you that know adaptations, if you stay with the same hook size, you need less stitches. This pattern is so easy to change it, make it wider, make it narrower. It's just a repeat of double crochets.
Okay.
And a chain in there. So it's very simple to make it however you want it.
It looks great. And look how beautiful the yarn, as you work it, it's just lovely with kind of the heathery tones in there, and it changes, it does all the work for you, so we're not changing colors. It's just a beautiful, beautiful shawl, or a beautiful blanket when you're done.
And
shawl.
the stripes just come and they just happen, and it's fun to work up to see what's going to happen.
Right.
Again, this one is a smaller size, but we all know, or those that don't know, crocheting does take a little bit more yarn.
Yeah.
And so, it's soft. It's just
it's a wonderful yarn, and it's a steal of a deal. I believe it's
$12.98 for a big skein.
Yeah, so that's a great deal.
So as you can see, we've just stocked up on lots of colors. And
Pam, do you have a favorite there? I always like to get our favorites out there.
Well, it depends what I'm working on. I think this is precious for a little girl's blanket. If you know the baby or the child is going to be a girl. There's some rich colors. I like the gray.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There's so many options because I see how this yarn changes
How
in
it works up.
the pattern that it's made.
Yep.
Which one is yours, Sue?
I like this one. I think that is really pretty, but I also like the gray ones because I know a lot of our new mothers are going with gray in their nurseries.
Yeah.
So I think those would be fantastic. Any of these blankets would be beautiful for a baby gift.
Yes, it sure would be.
Yeah.
So just something for you to think about, a throw maybe for a special person, or maybe a baby blanket for a new little one that's coming into your family or a friend's. If you have any questions, you can call us at 616-457-9410 or email us at sales@countryneedleworks.net. And until next time, happy making.
Hey, we'll see you soon.